Hello everyone, your activity this week is Scary Story and Title Cover. The goals for this activity are to use creativity to form a story and title cover drawing, and to be able to use vocabulary that captures a scary setting. For this activity, we want you to create a scary story based around Halloween. Using writing paper, you will make a short story with a beginning, middle, and end. Throughout your story, we want you to use Halloween-themed vocabulary to help make your story sound scary. If you can't think of Halloween-themed vocab, a vocab word box will be provided for you to help out. You will then draw a title cover to go along with your story. The materials for this activity are paper for writing, paper for drawing, colored pencils, and markers. This is the word bank I provided for you guys just in case anyone is having trouble coming up with some scary vocabulary to help out their stories. I do encourage you guys to come up with your own words. However, if you are having trouble, please use the words provided here. Now I'm going to show you how to do this activity. First, you're going to grab your writing paper and you're going to title your story. For my story, I titled it Under the House. If you're having trouble titling your story at the beginning, you can always save it towards the end. Sometimes it is a little bit easier to have a title for your story after the story is actually written out. Next, you're going to introduce your story by creating a scary setting as well as introducing a character or characters. Remember to use Halloween-themed vocab, and if you're having trouble, the vocab word bank is provided for you. For the middle part of your story, you're going to want to create a scary situation or problem that the characters have to face. In my story, the scary situation that happens to my characters is that they hear a loud creaking sound coming from beneath the house. To end your story, you're going to tell how the situation or problem was solved and what comes after that situation or problem happened. In my story, the characters went out and faced the creaking sound and found the sound to be a lonely kitten. And what happened after was that they brought the kitten into their home and added that kitten to their family. Next, you're going to take some drawing paper, some colored pencils or markers, and create your title cover. For the title cover, you need to place your title and your name, as well as draw a picture that represents a part of your story. And lastly, you're going to take your two things, your title cover and your story. You're going to place your title cover over your story, and you're going to attach it, whether it be with a stapler or glue, or with tape, whichever you have to attach it, and there you go. That's your title cover and scary story booklet. Now all there is to do is to set the mood by turning off the lights, lighting a jack-o'-lantern, putting on your favorite Halloween mask, grabbing your favorite squishmallow, and reading your story. Under the House. It was a dark and rainy Halloween night for Paul and his cat Steven. The night was ending and Paul and Steven were going to sleep after watching horror movies when all of a sudden, a creaking sound was heard from below the house. The sound was heard again, but it was louder this time. Steven flew under the bed to hide away as Paul went outside to see what was going on. With fear in his eyes and the sound of rain drowning out all sounds, Paul crept up slowly to the creaking sound. He slowly approached expecting the worst to come. What he found was a lonely kitten, cold and shivering, just wanting some warmth and love. What was a frightful experience for Paul and Steven ended up being a love memory with a new addition to their family.